think this offense can be this season?
I think it could be, very exciting. Obviously we added him. Really good, playmaker from watching this film. One of the guys that I liked in the draft, coming out, one of the top receivers. So, I'm excited for him to get out there with us and make some plays.
How explosive is this offense going to be in 2023?
Huge, man. We got a better understanding now, even more, going on year 2 with KO and, this new offense. So I think, adding Jordan and JJ and TJ and, everybody, all the weapons that we have, KO moving us all around, I think we can be really special.
What's Kirk been like this offseason now that you guys have the same offensive coordinator, same playbook? How much work have you guys been putting in before today?
A lot, man. We put in a lot of work. We talked throughout the offseason. He's the same Kirk. I've seen a little bit looser. He's cracking some jokes. He looks very comfortable. So I'm excited.
I saw you training with Jefferson down in Miami. How's he looking? What's he saying about the team?
Oh, JJ is JJ. I talked to him this morning. He's excited. He'll be back, but he's down there working and putting his work in. We were able to train a lot together and pick each other's brain and things like that. So it was a good time.
How important was this offseason to you, and where do you think you took the biggest strides?
Every offseason is important. I think some guys try to come back fresher. I try to come back better. So I don't want to stay the same. I'm trying to get better. So in all the things that in my game, looking at the film, looking at ways I can get better. I try to work on it.
Is there a chip on your shoulder this year with you guys drafting? And
huge.
Explain why.
It's not just the draft. It's the NFL. They always looking to replace you. They always, to me, it's about respect, man. I want to earn my respect. It's not about the draft. It's not about anything. I was a 5th-round pick. I was a 2-star recruit. I came from the MAC. If they draft somebody, didn't draft somebody, I'm trying to prove it to myself, though. Not to everybody else. I want to prove myself right. I don't care about any doubters or haters like that. My standard is higher than any fan or any coach in this building for myself. I always got a huge chip on my shoulder.
I think you've talked about that mentality every year, but going into a contract year, does that give you that opportunity to capitalize even more?
Right, like I said, it's even more, like I said, so that's who I am, though. Like I said, so, adding a contract year, some big things going on around here, it's even more, exciting. But, that just fuels me that much more.
Has there been something to not putting too much emphasis on that, or is that good to fully embrace the chip?
I don't think about it as far like the contract and stuff when I'm on the field, but it's just one of my favorite athletes is Kevin Garnett. That mentality that he played with. That's one of my screensavers on my phone. Just like that mentality, how he comes out, on the court and how he plays. I try to have that kind of similar mindset. Whatever. You hear all the guys, Mamba mentality or whatever. Getting in that zone. When you get on the field, to be your best. I think, playing with that chip and that edge is always good.
Has there been a vet that's helped you through this process to kind of tell you, like, hey, this is what it's going to be like, this is how you should try and navigate things?
As far as a contract year or just in general?
Contract year, yeah.
Yes. I talk to a lot of vets. I could go off on the list. There's a bunch of receivers I train with, defensive guys, offensive guys, quarterbacks, and I'm a guy that asks questions, and I'm a student of the game. Talk about how do I handle that stuff? How do I handle the on the field, the off the field, the politics of it, all types of things. So I can be comfortable in the situation. But one thing that I always hear JJ say, the money's gonna come. I want to come out here and play the game and, get better at my craft. And like I said, hold myself to a high standard. And if I hold myself to the standard and I play at the standard that I hold myself to, I think everybody will be a fan of KJ Osborn and be okay with what I do on the field.
Are you taking on a leadership role? Adam's gone, JJ's not out here right now.
Yeah, definitely.
How have you done that?
Definitely. Just learning my teammates, the new guys coming in, helping them out the same way, that guys have helped me out in the past. I had a good group of vets, come in and be able to help me put them under my wing. When Jordan got drafted, I texted him right away, reaching out to him, letting him know, anything that he needs, I'll help him. The rookies are doing walkthroughs and things like that, and it's weird because, I'm one of the older guys in the room. I'm going on year 4, but, I feel like the vet, which is crazy, but, I think I'm a natural leader, and it's something that I've embraced and, I'm comfortable with.
KJ Alexander was talking about kind of the mindset going up against this defense already in OTAs. It's like crazy.
Right.
What do you see?
Exotic. They're exotic. A lot of coverages, a lot of movement from the fronts, even though I'm not even in there and I can see it. Disguising, defenses and, different leverages, man, zone, all different types of things. We're only at practice, day 2, but, we would need a full week game plan to do all the stuff that they're doing already. So, that's exciting to see, though, them giving us the challenge.
Yeah, it's only going to make you better, right?
Of course. And it's so much, like I said, it's all the different looks where, you don't see a lot of that stuff, during the season. If you do, you have 6 days to prepare for it. So to see it every day, that's going to be fun.
KJ, you said something about Kevin Garnett, and he used to say, "We coming." That used to be like, "We coming."
Right.
What would be your turn for this year?
What might be my turn for this year? Let's play ball. Let's play ball. That's why I text my parents and some things. When some things happen, let's play ball.
Awesome. Did you like Garnett as a Timberwolf or a Celtic?
I was young. I probably only remember him until he was Celtic. I was a big Kobe guy. Yeah.
The Celtic family appreciated
Yeah.
Kate.
They need it. They need it.
Give us your best. Anything is possible, yo.
Oh yeah, I could try that. Maybe after a win. After I could have hit after the Colts game.